Shalom. I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Rakati Yahweh, Rakati Yahushai, Bashim, Wakar, Kodash. We give double honors to our apostles and elders, which are the apostles and elders that rule the great millstone. To you hopeful elect on the four corners of the planet Earth that's been set up through faith also, that have coming in this thing through faith. May Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai seal his elect and bring them into this truth so we may go home, man. Now I just wanted to go into a quick story. I watched this last night and I couldn't wait to do a sit down on it, man. So we're just gonna jump right into it. And I'm gonna play this video. Let me share the screen real quick. Because we've been told through the spirit, the apostle elders have gave us this truth through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not of men. This is not of men. Just like you've seen the thing situation with G-Man, how he fell to the wayside because his work was of men. It wasn't of the Most High, man. He was coming in that sweet baby back Jesus. He was coming in that, but that's not the true identity of the Lord. All right, and the Most High is not dealing with every nation. Not everybody can make it, but the main point of this sit down is just a faith booster, man. For me, when I seen the video, of course, in the spirit that in the faith that you put into it, but the Lord gives you certain things that strengthen that faith and keep it, moving. And we're coming towards the Pesach, the Passover, so things get heavy around this time, man. Heavy. It's a very solemn time, because it's serious time. All right. Because the last Passover, the Most High came over Egypt and killed the firstborn. All right. So it's not a time of mirth, of happiness. It's a time of, we get hype when we know the Passover is coming up, because it's a high holy day. It's one of the top tier high holy days. So let me share this screen and we'll get right into the lesson. All right. I just want to make sure I can see it. I'm going to open up another page, open up this video. Okay. Making sure it's showing. All right. So it's sharing good. So I'm not going to worry about that. You saw it try to get me last time. So I'm going to play this video to show you, Akim, man. We have the real Hebrew, okay? You got Nate talking about, oh, we don't know what the Hebrew is, and oh, we don't know if that's the real Hebrew. Blase. You got these guys that want to call on Yeshua and all these other names, but the Most High is making his name plain on the earth, because the earth is going to have to give credit to what destroyed parts of the earth and what called these people out from the parts of the planet Earth and beamed them up, and what you call so-called UFOs. What did that? That their name has to be praised. Just like in the time of Egypt, the Most High's name was praised through his marvelous work. So same thing that's going to happen in this modern day Egypt. Okay, so I'm gonna play this video. I'll play the first part of the video. No, I'll play this part, and then we'll just go. If I got time, I'll play the first part of the video to show you Akim also that too. Let me see here. Hey, Shalom, Shalom. So I'm gonna jump. You just in time. I'm gonna play the video now, and Akim, enjoy, man. This should boost your faith. This should really show that you're in the right thing, man. And the Lord is dealing with the men of great millstone, the apostles, the elders, and the men on down, because they showed us this name when it wasn't well known on the planet Earth. Now there's more evidence and proof to show you that we are speaking the actual Hebrew. Okay. Let me go back.
It's middle. Other side worked on the Adabuna just as well.
I'll go from the top.
Kings carried a sensational.
This says belonged to Hezekiah, the son of Azah, king of Judah.
Message. This seal proved the existence of one of ancient Judah's greatest kings, and proved the accuracy of the biblical record. Dr. Mazar didn't know it at the time, but another bulla bearing an intriguing inscription was waiting to be placed under her microscope. The Old Testament record shows that King Hezekiah was a contemporary of Isaiah the prophet. The biblical books of Kings, Chronicles, and Isaiah show that this prophet played a central role in Hezekiah's remarkable reign over Judah. Today we have indisputable scientific evidence.
You see that? You see that stone right there? You see the writing on that stone? Okay. You see the writing down here? Now we go right here and look. That's Paleo-Hebrew right there. Okay. That's Paleo-Hebrew you see on that stone. This is the Paleo right here. On top, the top line is the Paleo-Hebrew. So, hey, man, them guys talking that we don't know the name of the Lord, they're bugged out. Okay? This is not the stone I wanted to show, but I just wanted to set the tone for you, Akim.
Of King Hezekiah. But what about
so if Hezekiah was real, then all these things that was written about him was real. How could somebody falsify and put this stone together when they dug it up? So that's just proving and giving more validity to the Bible and giving it more clout. All right, let's keep going.
Hezekiah's chief counselor and one of the Bible's greatest prophets. Is there archaeological evidence proving the existence of the prophet Isaiah?
Now, works
I'm
on
gonna
the
fast forward a little
Adabula
bit. We'll go right here.
as well as figurines and other important items. And just on the other side of this, the same assemblage, just on the other side of that Herodian wall that was disturbing that assemblage in its middle, that we found another bulla that is of Uzziah.
The bulla is small and can be divided into 3 zones or lines. The challenge when studying the Isaiah seal is that part of the bulla is missing and part is damaged. The damage was caused by a finger pressing against the soft clay when the seal was first created almost 2,700 years ago. You can still see the fingerprints. The fact that part of the seal is missing does not affect its interpretation. This is because the missing section is inscribed with an image or motif and not text. Dr. Mazar believes it was the image of a grazing doe, symbolizing prosperity. The text on the second line reads, Yeshayahu. Although one letter is missing, there is only one viable option for
that. Look at that, Akim. They can't even falsify it because it's so plain. Because the Lord preserved this tablet, okay, to be found in these days, and we're coming to the Passover, and this was found. All right. So look right here. If you see that, and if we spell it out, okay, that is Yah. Okay. The next one is Shah. The circle one, Yeshaya. Okay. Keep going. Yah. Keep going. Ha. And then they put that last one in there. So it's saying Yeshaya, okay? You can plainly see it on the tablet. It's saying Yeshaya. Okay, the prophet Isaiah, man. So you see that right there. We have the real Hebrew. It's not it's not some kind of not that Yiddish. Okay, that's Paleo Hebrew written right there, proving that what we've been calling on is the real name. I mean, we have other things to see the power that's in that name, but you see it right there plainly that the Paleo Hebrew is real. That's the real Hebrew. That's what they were speaking and writing in that time with the prophet Isaiah. So how can you refute that, man? There's nothing you can say. That's a faith booster, man, to show that this that's archaeological proof that even Esau ain't try to falsify, doctor it up. That's Paleo Hebrew, man. That's why it says the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Because Esau knows the real Hebrew. Esau collects these things. Imagine what he has that he does not show by way of the scrolls and different things like that. It's like now I'm getting hiccups. But that's showing you that, look, Esau knows the name of the Lord, because how is he going to accuse us if he doesn't know the name? He's calling upon the name of the Lord and putting trying to put a case on us and trying to get that birthright back by saying how wicked we are. But it also says, woe unto you that put the bottle to the brother's mouth, man. Okay? So that's plain, man. That's plain. We're going to get into more scripts. Hey, Shalom, Akim that are on here. Let me go ahead and I'm going to read some scriptures to back up this point. This is the first scripture is Isaiah, to show you that this language is going to come back. It really never left. It was just hidden from us for a period of time. This is the book of Isaiah 44:5. It says, one shall say, I am the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, Yahweh. How is he going to call himself by the name of Jacob and Yahweh, okay, if we don't have the name or don't have the actual Hebrew? Okay, and it says, one shall say, I am the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Judah or Jacob. And another shall subscribe with his hands unto the Lord and surname himself by the name of Israel. Okay, so if we go to that word surname, it's kana, and the word there means to title, surname, be surnamed, give an explicit or conjomi, give a flattering title, to be called by to call by name, give a title, be titled. That's why you have brothers out there with your brother's name Yashar, your brother's you got different names of different brothers. Okay, all these you got Barak. You got all these Hebrew names of brothers that are surnaming themselves after the name of Israel, which is what? In Hebrew tongue. We're speaking in that Hebrew tongue. So that's the fulfillment of that scripture. So how will we fulfill this scripture if we do not have the Hebrew tongue still intact and ready to go? Because the Lord is giving it, but he gave it back to us. Just like the father takes away the child's toy, or the goodly things that the child likes to play with. One time we took pleasure in having Hebrew names. You know, brothers was out there in the ancient world with strong Hebrew names, and but that fled away from us when we fell into the curses. But now with the Most High seen fit to give the name unto certain men, breakdowns, and then those men passed it down, and where you have today with the truth that's all over the planet Earth. Read it one more time. It says, one shall say, I am the Lord, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hands unto the Lord, and surname himself by the name of Israel. All right. It says, thus saith the Lord, the King of Israel, the Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, I am the first and I am the last, and beside me there is no power. Because Yahushua is our mediator, man. Pleading to the Lord for our case. And that's what you see the fruits of it happening on the planet Earth now. Okay, so let me get this next. Let me see if I can pull this up. I don't have my pocket for handy. This is 2nd Ezra 6:28. And it says, as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, what's a part of that truth also, is the Most High's name and the language that name is pronounced in. It says, and as for faith, it shall flourish, and corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. All right? Shall be declared. And that's what you see happening on the four corners of the planet Earth by way of the unicorn, brothers out there kicking the truth on the highways and byways, it's being declared. And it's budding now. The truth is out. You can't, like the apostles always say, the cat is out of the bag. You can't put it back in. And now more and more evidence is coming out about this because these so-called Jews think that they're doing it for their own well-being. They think they're bringing it out to glorify them, but it's really for us to show us that what we speak in the right tongue. We're on the right path. We're speaking the right tongue, so the other things that we're speaking are going to come to pass also. With Esau going into bondage, Babylon being taken out, the mark of the beast being implemented, and Yahushua coming back in the glorious chariot to save the elect. Abarathazawi being that number. This is Romans 11:26. And so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. And you got this bastard language that we speaking, man. You know, this language is corrupt. It says 11:27, for this is my covenant unto them, not the world, not these other nations, to them, when I shall take away their sins. So that time is coming. We're coming up to that time where the Lord is going to purify us, man. That's why we catching hell and going through tough times. It's a purification process. All right. No, that's it on that. So I just wanted to bring that little fact out, you know, just to boost brothers up. You know, if you feel down, that should make you, you know, real happy, man. You know, to know that, look, we're pushing, we're on the right track, man. We're on the right track. So let me check the comment board. Okay, brothers got some bangers. This is from Travail 144. Psalms 85:11. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. Beautiful. And that's what you see now. Brothers is coming out with all videos. The Most High is pouring it. That's why one of my favorite scriptures, it says, with joy ye shall draw water, draw out of the well a fountain of living water. Okay, let me pull it. Let me pull that. I don't want to quote it. It deserves a read. Okay. This is the book of Isaiah 12:3. And it's funny, it's in Isaiah. And we're talking about Isaiah and the stone. This is Isaiah 12:3. It says, therefore, with joy shall ye draw water out of the well of salvation. That's what, brother, we're fulfilling this. How you going to draw out of the well of salvation if you don't have the well to draw out of? There's no way you can do that. The well has to be available. And it says, Jeremiah 8:1, at that time, saith the Lord, they shall bring out the bones of the kings of Judah, and the bones of the princes, and the bones of the priests, and the bones of the prophets, and the bones of the inhabitants of Jerusalem out of their graves. And you see that now, man. That was a relic. That was an ancient relic, but it had to do with the prophet Isaiah to know that what he was real. Isaiah was a real person at that time. Why would they write about a fictional character? They wouldn't do that and put it on the tablet like that, you know. So that's just showing and bringing more information out and more truth out, because look, we're getting close, Akim. So with that, I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, and Ba'ashem Rakar Kwadash, man. So you hope for the elect out there, keep pushing. You know, Abaratazar, man, we get up out of here soon, man. So shalom to you, Akim, and keep faith. Shalom.